Hey everybody, I hope you're doing well today. I am, and I'm glad that you've joined me. This is Including You Journals, and my name is Cynthia, and I'm really glad to have you along. I am not really beginning a new journal, but I'm not ready to begin a new journal, but I saw something recently from a new person that I have subscribed to, and her name or her YouTube channel is the Journal Cottage. And I don't know the date that this aired. I couldn't figure it out. It's like the 1st of June, but I'm not sure exactly what day. And it began with a new technique, and then there was a little hyphen and there was more to it, and I didn't put any more than that. But her page is the Journal Cottage, and what I saw her do inspired me, and I wanted to come on and just kind of play around with something. I'm doing it different. She used this as an addition. She added this page to be a flip within her journal. But I had some journal pages that I've already put together to start making a signature. And I'm going to pull these 2 pages out and lay the rest aside and work with just these pages. Now, typically, I will go ahead and sew my journal pages in, and then I'll go back and work on them. But today, we're going to try something a little different. And what she did was she used 2 pages that she wanted to put together, and in the center she tore out the center and put some vellum in there. And she had even purchased or actually run a sheet of clear vellum or transparent vellum without any kinds of dotting or pattern or anything else on there. And she had sent it through her printer of a girl's picture. And then she sprayed it lightly with a clear coat of Krylon clear spray. She said she did it on one side, took it out and took it outside to do this, and then sprayed it quickly on the other side and just, fluffed it or fanned it a couple of times in the air and brought it in. It had this beautiful look to it. Well, I really liked what she did, and I want to try that part at some point in the future. But in this new signature, again, not really a signature because I'm not working on it, I want to add a piece of vellum between 2 pages. So notice that I've actually pulled 2 pieces out, and I'm going to glue these together so that they make 1 page in the journal, at least on this side. But I want to cut out this middle part, and I don't think she cut it out. I'm pretty sure she tore, but I need to be able to get in here and get my fingers to it. So let's begin. I need a place to stick my hand and my fingers to get started. Okay, so this is what she did. She came in and just made a simple little tear with both pages, and I'm not sure she tore them both at the same time or not, but she had to put the piece of vellum between the 2 pages, so I know that she tore both of these pages. And again, I just can't remember exactly how she did it. It's been several weeks ago, but I made a note of it and wanted to make sure that I went back. Now I'm going to go back and tear that sheet just a little bit further there. One is torn more easily than the other. Trying to make sure that I'm staying here on screen. So I'm not getting a hold of this bottom sheet well enough. Okay, let me make sure I've got them together again. Okay, now let's go a little bit further. And the place in the center of these 2 pages, I am actually trying to tear smaller. So I did use the little piece of vellum that I had and wanted to use in between these 2 pages, but I made that little opening smaller with my ink pen. Okay, let me grab this right in here. See the ink line there? I just want to make sure I have that torn out. I'm not so worried about the second page. but I don't want to go too deep. Okay, now let's see. I don't know if that's going to work. One page, you can see the second page and the top page. Let's see what this is going to look like. It will be sewn right into the journal as a whole page. Okay, so this is going to fit perfectly in there. When it fits perfectly in there. I kind of like that oddness of the text that I can see in the back. That page is a little more yellowed, has a little more patina to it, so I think it's going to look fine there. And if I can bring it all together and flip it, I may have to reposition it, then I can see here. Now, this would be a great little addition to a journal as far as using it as a flip, which is what she did, and I love that. I've done something similar to that before, but for some reason when I saw it, I thought that's such a large page. I could actually do 2 pages in a journal this way. So let's go ahead and begin the process of getting these 2 pages together. I'm going to go ahead and fold them. That helps me to, and I think I will go ahead and do this. Now I do remember what she did here. She held up one page and just simply glued a little at a time, and I may have to do that on the next side, but on this page I am wanting to just simply get this down quickly. And I may not have to do anything other than that. And just a little bit over the top of that so that it fits okay or glues down okay around from that other side as well. And forgive me for pulling that up. I just wanted to make sure it was even. Now, wouldn't this be lovely in a journal? Let's pull these pages back out and see what we actually have here and how this is going to look. Okay. And I'm going to close the signature and flip through it as though I were flipping through a journal. I'll go a little bit faster and do a couple of pages at one time, but this is as though a signature were part of a journal. And there we go. Okay, that would be sewn in the middle. Come here. And we don't know what there is, but that's interesting. And then we hold it up, and look, can you see that text through that vellum? That is so cool. I love that. Now, probably what I'm going to do as time goes on is I will come in here and I will either, this has been tea and coffee stained through a stencil. I will come in and stencil this, or I will bring some maybe some distress inks over and do some stamping or stenciling with that. But that is going to be so lovely in a journal signature. So again, I just want to say the name of this YouTube site, and that was the Journal Cottage. Thank you so much for sharing something fun that gave me an idea that I could play off. I love that we get inspired by so many different people, and maybe you got inspired by what I did as well. Enjoy your day, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for joining me. Bye.